Hello and welcome to another update video on Doge. I'm here on the Dogecoin chart, the 1 hour time frame, and as you can see, we're still moving just sideways, but a breakout is coming closer and closer. I mean, we are moving into the apex of the triangle, and I have to say, looking at price action as it is, it looks a little bit more like the orange scenario. That's more of a subjective interpretation, I guess, because technically we have not broken support or resistance. Okay, so both of these interpretations are plausible. Let me remind you of what they say. Both are allowing for higher prices anyway. The lower support area is between 11.5 cents and 16 cents. This would be for a larger wave 2 correction, right? So if we get a larger pullback, then this would likely be our yellow scenario that we could then follow, and the market might test the area around 14.5 cents, maybe 13.2 cents in wave 2. So we can view this as a larger 1-2 setup, which could lead to a third wave rally. Again, the support area is here. The difficulty with all of this, like on many other charts, is that the Coinbase low was likely in a slightly different location. So the Coinbase low was a little higher, around 15.5 cents. Whereas here on this chart, where I'm using the Binance chart, I'm using Binance data here, the low was just below 10 cents. I'm talking about the swing low from the 10th of October. So if we see any upside momentum from here, hold on, let me remove this. If we see any further upside momentum from here, then this would likely be a third wave. Okay, so we have talked about the downside scenario, which, by the way, to confirm the downside scenario, we need at the very least a break below the 22nd of October low, which formed at around 18.5 cents. And then we can start to, track lower prices with more confidence. To the upside, I can see this as a 1-2 setup and another 1-2 setup, and maybe this is another 1-2 setup. 3-1-2 setups. See, it's tricky. It's valid. It's possible. It would be very bullish. I can see this as a 1-2 setup. It's just that the data is unclear. This is a possible 5 up, 3 down, and this is a possible wave 1. And maybe we'll get another wave 2 down. But as I said, all of this doesn't really matter because we're in a larger range. So these movements are all too small. It really still takes a break above 22 cents to consider that we have bottomed. It's a very tricky market to deal with and analyze. I would say it can make sense to focus on higher prices as long as we're holding above the, 22nd of October low. But the more meaningful level here would be the 17th of October low at 17.5 cents. And to the upside, the real resistance is not 20 cents. The more important one is around 22. So yeah, just a quick update here. But I mean, we see several 5-wave movements to the upside. They are just based on a very, very unstable, very fragile structure. Very unstable and very fragile structure. So be on the side of caution. But overall, there is no clear impulse down, no break of support, so we're still holding. And we're forming higher lows. So I'm just waiting here for the next signal that we're breaking out. I'll keep you updated about that. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you're interested in additional updates, also make sure to follow us on X for additional charts, updates, news. Again, I invite you to follow us here. Earlier today, I posted, for example, about H-bar, WIF. So feel free to check it out. The link is in the comment section for you. Thanks so much. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.